workout that we're going to do you're going to do this for 2 weeks, every day. It should take up to around a half an hour. And there's going to be, I think, 5 different categories. The first one is going to be the core. The second one is going to be the glutes and the hamstrings. The third one is going to be the shoulders, and then the last one will be the hip flexors. So the first thing that we're going to do are butt ups.
Okay. You're going to lift your legs up without going backwards. So you're going to drive your toes straight up, squeeze your butt at the top, and we're doing 50. So that should burn.
So the next one is going to be around the world. And
you're going to do a crunch basically. And you're going to go around 1, 2, 3, 4, drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to go around in a circle so it works your entire abs.
You can tell I'm not very showing my abs there.
Then we do fire hydrants. So keep your belly button up to your spine. Ouch, my knees. You're going to lift your leg up without turning your body. Keep it nice and straight.
Squeezing the bottom the whole time.
You'll feel the burn in the butt. So we'll have nice big butts. Okay. Now you're going to lift your leg up in the back. Same as a fire hydrant, just straight back. And lift up with a bent knee. Squeeze the butt at the top.
And do them on both legs. Then shoulder shrugs.
Let me stand up. You're just going to squeeze your shoulders up. Hold for 5, down. Hold for 5, down. Same thing with shoulder, what are they called?
Squeezes.
Shoulder squeezes. So they're active. This will help with your shrugs and tumbling. You're going to lift up and back. Squeeze for 5, down. Squeeze for 5, down. Make sure you're not going to the front. You want to push up and to the back. Like that. Then you're going to do standing leg lifts. So you can start, if you don't have a partner, you can do them on a couch or a counter. Point your toe, keep your hips nice and square. You're going to lift your toe up out of their hand, keeping your bottom leg straight and this leg straight. You can do 20 on each leg, I believe. If you can go higher than that, you want to.
I'll try. I don't know how well this is going to go.
Go higher.
No.
We gotta get stronger. Alright. So now we're going to target.
Okay, and that should be good for the first portion of the exercises. Thank you. Hey, okay, so the thing that we're doing now is for target groups, and for the first week we're going to do is for round-off drills, and the first exercise that we're going to do is hamstring bridges. We don't have a set number to do, but a good number to do is like 20, depending on how many you can do. If you want to do more, you can do more. So the first thing you're going to do is you can either have your feet apart or together, it doesn't really matter. And then you're just going to lift your hips up, squeeze your butt at the top, and then you can either hold this with one foot, switch, or you could just do the hip ups like this, and making sure your hips are in line. Straight line from your shoulders, hips to your knees. Down. And that is the hamstring bridges. The next one is the Superman lifts.
Put your arms up by your ears. You're going to put your head in between your arms, not looking up like this. Look down the ground. You're going to lift your legs and arms up at the same time, squeeze everything. Come back down all at once. You're going to squeeze up and come down. Those are pretty simple. Then prone hold is just a regular plank hold, and you guys all know how to do that. You're gonna hold it. Try and hold for a minute. That's a good time to shoot for.
Make sure you don't have your butt in the air or too low.
Yeah.
Make sure it's nice and good. Squeeze your butt.
Squeeze your belly button to your spine. Lunges, obviously. Lunge forward and back, forward and back. And then you're gonna also do quick lunges, and those are just jumping ones. Ow. So you're gonna do a bunch of those. Then we do, we won't do the bands yet, because if you don't have a band, you're obviously not gonna be able to do the bands.
But we can give you the website where you can go on them and buy the bands, and she also has like 75 different ways to use a band, and you can go on to that. So this one is polymetric punches.
You're going to do this on a low surface, not a bed. If you have an air mattress.
Or a box spring, you could probably do it on box spring.
Yeah. Something not too high, and you want to be careful with your knees. So you're going to have your arms up your ears, swing them back, and rebound up. We'll do it again. Go with your good leg in the front, because those are good for front cuts.
And then the depth.
Depth jumps are kind of like a froggy, but you're gonna, you see me, go far. You want to come up nice and powerful. You want to try and point your toes off the ground.
Okay, and that should be it for round off conditioning. Hello! So we're doing round off drills, and we don't have like the stuff that they do in the gym, so I'm going to be an obstacle, and we're going to use a backpack as well. You can use like books, you can use like little, I don't know, like tables, I don't know, something that's small enough that you can get over without hitting yourself. Don't do anything with sharp
Couch
objects.
cushions.
Those work, folding them upwards, that would work. Okay, so the first one we're going to do are the legs up and over.
So you're going to round off over your object. Your hands are going to go before the object, and your feet are going to land on the opposite side. Legs up and over. So you guys want to snap your chest up fast. The next one is arms up and over, and this one's going to be a little trickier. Person. So this one is same thing, except you want your arms to go on this side of your object. So you need to snap fast. You're going to go arms up and over, round off over. Then the next one you're going to do is arms and legs up and over.
That should be a good spot because you almost hit it last time.
This one's going to be a little scarier, but I'm improvising with my backpack. So you want your arms to go here before her, after her, I'm sorry. Your legs are going to go after this object, so you want to stretch it out far.
Chest exercise right there.
Chest. Then,
which one? Okay. Yeah.
this one, going to start. You're going to lunge, and like we said at practice today, you want a 45-degree lunge, so none of that. Arms up by your ears, big lunge. You're going to lunge over, lunge, and then Liberty Fall O forward. You're going to stand on the leg that you don't cartwheel with. So for me, it's my left. And you're gonna fall, go over your object. Then we're gonna do jump hurdle, and those are power hurdles. So I think the first one, the jump hurdle, reach over.
Yeah, so you reach over me.
Yep. You're gonna put your hands on the opposite side of your object from your power hurdle. And you want to stamp it up fast. And then
I think hurdle, I'll snap over. Yeah, so that's the, with the back.
oh yeah. Same thing that you did before with the power hurdle. And you guys can see that it needs to stretch out, so you obviously don't want to hit this. Then you round off uphill. You can either do it from steps or a power hurdle. I'm just going to do a power hurdle, but you want to reach. And that was our first time doing it, but you want to go up. It's going to make you snap up harder and block off. And I believe that is the end of the tumbling one.
Yep. I just missed it.
That is the end of the tumbling session, so we will be back with more. Welcome to Gabby Butler Stretching 101. Where we get as flexible as Gabby. So we're going to do quick stretches. You need to hold them for 20 to 30 seconds. Okay. 20 to 30 seconds. And we're going to do them fast so that the video is fast for you guys. You're going to reach up and to one side. You're going to go to the other side.
And you really want to feel those in here. The side. I don't know what it's called. Just in here.
Your abs or obliques. Touch your right foot. You want to try and go all the way down almost to knee. Hold it for 20. Then you're going to go to this side. Then you're going to go to the middle. Try and go as far as you can go. And then once you hold that, you're going to try and reach through as far as you can go. We're going to come down into a frog. Or a butterfly. A butterfly. Hold it. Try and push your knees down.
And if you're like more flexible like I am, like I always just push them down this way, or I can push them down with the elbows, but I can't reach my elbows.
Then you're going to pike. Oh, let's do model first. Model. To one side. Go to the other. Stretches your back, your butt. Pike.
Pull, point your toes, you're going to pull your nose all into your knee. Then you're going to
Flex. And try and pull them off the ground. Then, this is a new one.
Flex and then pull down, and you feel it twice as much.
oh yeah.
And then we're going to straddle as far as you can go. Point your toes, that's important. Reach to one side and pull over. Then you're going to switch. Then you're going to put your nose to your knee as far as you can go.
And your hands want to be on both sides of the leg.
Switch.
No, you're not.
With rubber shoes. Then you go down to the middle, and you want to have a flat back, and your toes should not be down. Oh, that hurts. Like this. They want to be pulled up and back, like your toe touch. Then we're going to lunge. You want to push your hips forward as far as you can go. Your knees should not be over your foot. That's important. Pull up in the back. Oh, this hurts. This one hurts for me. Pull your foot back as far as you can go, and you're gonna push your hips forward. You should feel it right here. And then we're gonna airplane. So you have a straight knee in the front, pull down. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Then we're gonna go down in our split. Make sure your knee is under like this,
And it should not be in the middle like this. It should be trying to
center. You're gonna try and hold it for 30 seconds up, like so, with your chest up. Hands should be back by your butt. 30 seconds in the front, holding it. Then we're gonna go for 30 seconds with your arms up and reaching back. Then you're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. And you always wanna make sure you stretch both sides because otherwise you'll get scoliosis coming from Gabby Butler. So you're gonna up, down, and reach back, even though this leg's not gonna be as good that way. Instead of a froggy, you're gonna go down in a middle split, and your butt should not be forward, too far back. You want it straight in line with your toes. You want to hug the floor because it's nice.
It doesn't feel nice, but it's nice.
And you're gonna hold that even though it hurts. If you have someone to push you down, you can do that. Shoulders, Kevin. Maybe shoulders. Then these are some shoulder stretches that also help. So the first one you can do is a bridge. You're gonna push, and you can go against a wall or a partner, and you're gonna push your shoulders as far as you can.
And her shoulders are in line with her elbows, which are in line with her hands.
And you can rock back and forth and hold it. Partner ones, we do these. So you're gonna push forward as far as you can go. Okay, switch. Put your arms up in the front, and they're gonna pull you back. And your partner's gonna push you down as far as you can go too. This one. Same thing, except it stretches your shoulders a lot. So it's like two. And then you can do this one where you cross your arms in the back. And then whenever you stretch your back this way, you always want to make sure you're rolling it out this way, so it goes the opposite way. Otherwise, you'll get a knot. More partner stretches against the wall. So this one. Alright. Your partner is going to hold their shoulder right here so that they don't move to the side like that. You want to push straight up. Hold it. We want to hold for like 20 seconds. And then she's going to come down. If you're holding the leg, do not let it drop down. You're going to slowly lower it. And then she's going to do the same on her other leg. So you can do the same on this side. Hold her shoulder. Stay on this side. So she stays square. Make sure her foot's nice and straight and her knees nice and tight. And then this one, you want them as close. Closer. Yep. Close to the wall. You're gonna lift your leg up as far as it can go. Don't stop. Oh, it's up. Hold it for 20. Come down. And then you can do the same thing on each leg. Yeah, this is the hard one. Let them down slow, and then again, flyers, you want to roll your back out, and then just go narrow one, too. This one's fun. Put this side up.
Can I do that side?
Yeah. So, pull it down now. Right. You're going to push this leg and pull this arm. Like this.
I like this stretch.
You're
Make
gonna
sure that
pull.
toe is pointed.
Yep. both sides again, even though one side is not going to be as good as the other.
I like it.
You don't want to hurt your flyer too much, but make sure that they feel a little pain. No pain, no gain.
Yep. And then I know another one for me is, come back here. We're gonna just do this one again, except I'm gonna resist her down, so I'm gonna push down. I'm gonna push through here, I'm gonna push through my calves and push like with my ankle, and she's not gonna let me go down. And then you hold that for like 20 seconds, and then she pushes you back up. She pushes you up farther, and then you hold that for a little bit, for 20 seconds, and then she's gonna hold me, so I resist her down, but you're not supposed to let them go down. Do that again, and then do this like 3 times, so she's gonna push me up one more time, and you should go farther each time, and then keep sliding, and then just resist her down, and then just push it up one last time to go as far as you can, and then hold that, and then slowly bring it back down.
One more shoulder stretch. You lace your fingers behind you, like so. Flip them up, put them against the wall, and you're gonna do a sit as far as you can go, and you're gonna feel it in your shoulders. And then one last one that you guys can do. Yeah, you make sure you want to stretch your wrists backwards, forwards, like Tiff.
And then like roll them around this way.
Ankles are good.
Then you can roll them out this way, backwards.
The last thing you're going to do, and this is good for everyone, even if you don't have your split all the way down, because it helps get your split all the way down. You don't want it to be too painful where you cry, but painful enough where you feel the stretch in your hips. You're going to put your foot up on the mat, and you're going to try and slide down in your split as far as you can go. And try and hold them for a minute so it's not too long. And then put your arms up.
And if this doesn't do anything for you, you can pull up back legs.
Yeah.
Or have someone pull up the back leg.
And that'll help with everything. Along with a pancake, you can put your foot on the mat, reach forward as far as you can go, and you can have someone push on you.
You can also do that with hikes too. They work for pretty much anything. You can do them with hikes, they help you, and you can do them for like hurdles. They'll help you get those better, for sides. Can't really put this one down there, but so that's all the stretching that we can think of off the top of our heads.
We will post more in the summer.